The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. At point guard, Scoot Henderson. At small forward, Denny Abdia. At the other guard position, Shayda Sharp. At center, Robert Williams. At the other forward position, Jeremy Grant. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Billups. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25, he's Jeff Washington Jr. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 21, Daniel. Forward position at 6 foot 6 inches, number 31, Klay Thompson. At the shooting guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 11, Kyrie. Guard, 6'7", number 77.
2K Sports presents Thursday night at the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Daniel Gafford.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Henderson in at the point. And for the Mavericks, moving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the one. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Stolen by Henderson. Here's Sharp. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Doncic, and it's good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Williams. After Luka Doncic's bucket, pass to Avdia. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Williams, a screen on Washington. No good from Grant. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And how about about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Defensive foul. Scoot Henderson. That's his first person.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Doncic, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, this is where Williams looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he's going to be.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Mavericks, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
A moment here to see the numbers for Scoot Henderson. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sharp, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
Here's Irving. Tries again. And it's Gafford laying it in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Henderson, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Doncic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Henderson against Doncic. Avdia on the wing. To the paint. Short. That's good. He has 7.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions, and he's very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Now here's Thompson. He had 13 points. Good! Another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most 3-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And here is Williams. After the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Picked by Williams. Here's Sharp. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Sharp's got 9 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Irving drives in, and there it is for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Grant outside. Back to Henderson. Rebounded by Gafford.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Doncic with it. Now Henderson defending. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
It's tipped. Doncic with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
2 minutes.
Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Avdia. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
PJ.
Great effort by Avdia to finish off that play.
First team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Cleva with the bucket.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
You know what's happening, man? Here comes the King and Crew.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Shaedon Sharpe.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Portland grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Sharpe, who's coming off a 25-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Count it.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Aiton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Dallas leading by 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Well, a shot's good from Simons.
Good job with Simons, not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Counted good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Simons surveying the D. No good from outside. Dinwiddie for 3. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Maxi Kleber, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's Avdia. Walker the pass to Banton. Walker a screen on Irving. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. Up again. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Now, here's Marshall. Defended by Avdia. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Simons kicks to Ayton. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
And here's Marshall from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Simons. From outside the arc, his shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Lively sends a screen for Marshall. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Left side, Avdia. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And he makes both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And that one's good, Irving.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Murray's checked in. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Second, Anthony Simons. And, of course, Kyrie Irving.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 7. Drives to the hoop. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Irving for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Three-pointer, Simons gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Simons from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Washington's checked in for Maxi Kleber. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robert Williams is checked in for Jabari Walker. And it's Grant in for Murray. The tray. Portland no good that time either.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be P.J. Washington shooting. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Thompson comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Williams. Marshall can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Thompson against Simon. To halt the run. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Another shot. Banton's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Ayton. Grant, right side. Misses from short range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Pass to Marshall. Thompson for three. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Henderson. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And grant a new contract for Klay Thompson as of this summer. Isn't it nice to have that settled? My goodness.
Well, it's fantastic for Klay to get that weight off of his shoulders. I think there were times last year where visibly we could see that playing on him. Now that stuff is all settled. Klay will settle back in, and hopefully we'll see some remarkable performances from him.
Now, here's Doncic. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Now, whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Williams. Henderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Love the intensity from Henderson. He really gave the inside defense all they could handle.
And here's the fast break. Avdia against Thompson. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 7 points. Irving drives in, and the shot goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Grant. Wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. PJ, hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Take a look at Portland. They haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Mavericks.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Now Avdia following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Avdia finds Sharp, launches it. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. For 3, Henderson. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Sharp against Irving. Doncic outside. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get loud. Coming out on the floor, your Hood Crew. Get loud, fans.
have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here is Washington. He has 6. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Henderson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 27 points.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 16. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Henderson.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the shot goes in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Henderson looking it over. Sharp on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 13. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sharp. Portland has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the rejection by Gafford. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Mavericks. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Trailblazers, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. And it's Sharp missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Trailblazers trail by 16. They get a hand on it. For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Doncic passes to Thompson. And the 3 off target.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Avdia. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Andre Ayton's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Henderson. Outside, Simons. Off target with the open look.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Simons. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Simons. Ayton's got 8.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor and a nice dish from Simons there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleba comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Kyrie Irving. And a switch here also for Portland. Benton's checked in. It's good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Marshall can't hit. Got a piece of it. Marshall with the steal. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Simon. Benton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 17. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Gafford. Williams can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Benton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. No coverage that time.
Anthony Simon.
18 points for him.
Simon says hello. Great answer.
Doncic against Simon. And that one's good. Doncic.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside, Simon. Three-pointer. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Poke loose. Doncic looking it over. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Shots good by Benton.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Doncic. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 39.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Klay Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Benton. Pass to Walker. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 22. Now, here's Doncic. And here's Marshall from the arc. Rebounded by Kamare.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Got it up. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts three more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 22.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Graham with the bounce pass. Simons with the screen on Dinwiddie. 16 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Graham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Graham, when he's seeing all facets of the game, he can be really tough in these pick-and-roll sets.
Another miss by Irving. And for Portland, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Graham, the pass to Batten. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 23. And here's Marshall from the arc. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And finished off by Lively.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Greg, every year we have the best teammate award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Pass to Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Lively, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Simon. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ayton inside. Lively's there. And that one's good, Ayton.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And it's in there. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Simons. Puts it up. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's now 23 points for Anthony Simons. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's foul number 2 for him. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's Sharp. Portland no good that time either.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 43 points.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Williams kicks to Grant. Pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in for Najee Marshall. Bob Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kleber. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Avdia. And Thompson is good for 3.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the dunk by Powell.
Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Henderson against Doncic. Grant the pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Takes a 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No good from Grant. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Henderson, second personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Marshall comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The rebound by Grant. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Henderson with it, guarded now by Marshall. And the shot goes in.
Now, Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Six seconds left in the fourth. Henderson outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Hold your breath till you pass out.